This is the new full-frame 24-105 Z mount lens, and it's incredibly small and lightweight while still being versatile, and this is what it can do. With this new 24-105, because it's so versatile, Nikon really see this lens as being a lens you can take with you everywhere. So we've used it in a number of different locations. We've been shooting in city environments, in low light scenarios, we've been shooting in forests, in wide open landscapes. So I've taken lots of different sample shots and videos to show you what this lens can do. But it is all fundamentally about being as small and as light as possible whilst giving you the most flexibility possible at the same time. There are lenses that are going to be smaller and lighter, like the 24-50, but this will give you that extra reach and being able to go to 105mm. And there's also lenses that are heavier and faster, like the 24-120, which is an f4, which will give you that faster aperture, but it is going to be a bigger and heavier lens. This lens gives you all of that flexibility of being able to zoom from 24-105, all in a weight of 350 grams. You can attach filters to the front. This would be a 67mm filter thread. This lens is weather sealed, so it still does have sealing around the lens and around the barrel to make sure that if you are using it in tough conditions, it's still going to be reliable. With the f-stop of this lens, if you're shooting in low light situations, in the past that could have been a situation that could be quite difficult. But I was able to shoot really nice handheld shots with this lens in low light scenarios thanks to the in-body stabilization system on the camera that I was using. So whether you're using this in combination with a camera like a Z5 II or a ZR or a Z6 III, you can really get the best out of this lens even in those low light situations thanks to that in-body stabilization in your camera body. This isn't just a lens for stills. I've been using this lens on the Nikon ZR over the past couple of days and I've been really happy with how this lens has performed. Its autofocusing motors are silent stepping motors, which means they don't generate sound whilst you're recording. It offers small, lightweight versatility and the ability to zoom in and out towards your subject, even in video. When it comes to using this lens in difficult situations, I've used it in low light situations, backlit situations, and also very close up. And it works really well in all of those scenarios. It truly is just a lens that's been designed to work very well in most cases and give you as much versatility as possible. For that close-up aspect, this lens can focus in as close as up to 20 centimeters away from your subject, and that is when you're at a focal length of 24-50mm. When you're using the lens at 105mm, then its closest focusing distance is 28 centimeters, being a little bit further away, but thanks to that extra focal length, you can get in really close to a subject that's just 28 centimeters away from you. And this lens might not appear to be a lens that gives you a shallow depth of field from its aperture, but when you combine that extra focal length of being able to shoot at 105 with that close focusing distance, means that you can actually get some really good separation when you make use of some of those distances and you make use of the extra focal length. This 24-105 has really been designed to be as small and as lightweight as possible. And it works incredibly well when you complement it with other lenses, especially if you're limited on the weight that you can take with you in your backpack. If you're traveling, a lot of airlines will limit the weight you can carry on with you. And if you are taking other lenses like a 400 or a 600mm that might take up a lot of that weight, you don't want to take up lots of other lenses and then struggle with carrying that around. And so this lens can be incredibly lightweight while still giving you all that versatility of being able to shoot 24, 35, 50, 70, 85, all the way up to 105mm. So definitely a lens that's worth considering if you're not even using it as your main lens, but it's going to cover all those other focal lengths that you otherwise just might not have been able to shoot because you just didn't have the lens with you. So there are so many benefits to having a lens at this weight and at this size and this easy to take with you and still covering such a wide variety of focal lengths.